Just like the Lakers in the finals, this year, all I do is win. So I'm excited, though. I'm so happy you had me on the show.
I love it. Thanks so much, Champ, and congrats for being the first one to take down this year's 2K TV Challenge.
Thank you for having me, LD.
Well, many of you have taken on the 2K TV Challenge and shared your wins with us over social. Here's a look at some of the more impressive
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The city of Denver is in full motion tonight as we get set to bring you the action from the Pepsi Center. And we've got time.
Kevin, thanks very much.
It sure is. Thanks, DA. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the center position. And for the Nuggets, at the forward slots, it's Barton and Millsap. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Tatum on the wing. Millsap covering. Tatum passes to Tice. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Harris outside. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
Versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Murray, no good. The Celtics on offense. And it's sent back by Millsap.
Well, as soon as the shot was released, Millsap gets off the floor quickly and blocks it.
Walker the pass to Tice. 5 to shoot. And here's Tatum for 3. Denver grabs the miss. And it's Harris off the drive. Great D that time from Tatum.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Brown inside. He's covered by Murray. Brown kicks to Hayward. Inside. Here's Tatum. That shot off the mark. And the Nuggets going the other way. Murray against Brown.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Hayward dishes to Walker from past the arc. Hayward can hit. The Nuggets have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Millsap kicks to Jokic. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going. And if you're drawing up your starting 5 for team irrational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And both teams here early on just a bit sluggish. It took what seemed like forever for that first basket to fall.
Here's Tice. The kick out to Brown. Back to Tice. Brown trying to free himself up. Tice, no good. And Murray, we know, can be streaky, Greg. Still mid 30% for his career from three-point range.
Of course, the degree of difficulty pretty high on a lot of his shots. Off the bounce with the hand in his face. And he's more than a shooter, a versatile scorer who can get it done in a variety of ways.
Tatum, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Jokic inside. Tice is there. Great D that time from Tatum. Celtics trail by 4. And Hayward gets it to go on the assist by Brown.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
There's the pass to Barton. The dish now to Millsap. Back to Jokic. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Pass to Murray. The 3. The feed to Millsap. Outside for Murray for 3. The rebound by the Celtics.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Murray finds Jokic. That one good for 2.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
Here's Tatum. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
Here's Murray. It's deflected. They retain possession. Jokic against Brown with the fadeaway. And too long on the shot. Passes it to Tatum. Three-pointer.
There's some length from Murray as a guard there as he helps out on defense and pesters the shooter.
That's the end of the first, and both teams still warming up their offenses. From the Pepsi Center in downtown Denver. We recently checked in with Jamal Murray, who discussed the team's approach to each game.
The mentality of how we play, how we move the ball.
Greg sounds like something a coach would say.
It's probably something his coach has said time and time again, but Murray's really matured into a reliable, sometimes spectacular performer for this team.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Grant is out there with Michael Porter. Then it's Plumlee. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Craig in a 2-guard. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Morris against Smart. He dishes it to Cantor. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Brown the pass to Cantor. Wanamaker looking over the floor. He kicks it to Williams. And another shot. With the clock winding down. Brown against Morris. Smart goes in, and the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Williams, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Pass to Grant. Here's Craig. On the wing, Morris. There's Porter with the 3. And that one is off. Now Boston takes it the other way. Outside Williams. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Down low, Cantor. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Cantor's got the lead up to 2 now for the Celtics.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And now here comes Williams leading the break. Williams kicks to Williams. Right wing. Here's Wanamaker, covered by Morris. Wanamaker the pass to Cantor. Count it, good. Now it's a 4-point Boston lead. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of this, and he knocks down the first one. And the Nuggets with some changes. Jokic comes in for Plumlee, and Murray subbed in for Torrey Craig. Then for the Celtics, Jason Tatum. He's checked in for Williams, and Walker subbed in for Brad Wanamaker. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. They lead by 4. Williams kicks to Cantor. Bounce pass from Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
And of course, in 2015, Cantor signed that enormous max contract, 4 years and $70 million. I think a lot of that investment is in his improvement in his outside shooting.
A different look for Denver. Paul Millsap is checked in for Grant. Will Barton comes in for Porter. And Harris subbed in for Monte Morris. And here's Barton. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the half. And the pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. All alone. Misses off the right iron.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
They get it back. Cantor, the pass to Williams. Celtics passing it around. Left side, Tatum. Cantor against Barton. Another shot. Boston again missing.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Rebound by Williams.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Tatum passes to Cantor. Back to Tatum. To the paint. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Jokic using all 7 feet there. Good effort by the center.
Walker against Murray. Tatum, that's for 2. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Nuggets trail by 6. Here's Barton. That one misses. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Huge fan of how Tatum runs the floor. It's almost a lost art. Terrific when he's in attack mode, in transition, putting a lot of pressure on that defense.
Barton kicks to Millsap. Goes up again. Williams with the block. They get it back. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic with the steal. Floats it up for Millsap. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Amazing how much the offense has changed around the center position and the way Jokic can see the floor.
Williams passes to Tatum. The drive by Cantor. Over Jokic. And there's Enes Kanter on the assist from Smart. Cantor's got 10 points. Got it off in time. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's...
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Mike Malone.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the... Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams... And that...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic so far from Enes Kanter.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
On the court right now for the Celtics. Brown and Hayworth, they're the wing. Jason Tatum is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Walker in at the point guard position. Brown drives in. And there it is for him. Brown's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Celtics. Murray with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Millsap. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds in this game. The kick out to Walker. From deep. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Harris. Millsap trying to get open. Harris, no good. Boston leading by 8. Passes to Brown. Tipped away. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
And so it's Boston with it. Hayward from outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Nuggets shooting a rough 22% so far in this one.
And Jokic carrying that standard for a superstar big man. For your money, though, Bones, is he the best true center in the game?
I don't think he's a true center in the sense, GA, that you can't really go down to the post and have him create his own offense by scoring the basketball. Of course, he's going to create plays for his teammates. I still think AD holds that title right now.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Plumlee, he's checked in for Denver. Here's Morris. It's deflected. Dishes it to Plumlee. From deep. Rebound, Boston.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Brown outside. Fires for 3. Plumlee with the rebound. And Morris has got the ball here for the Nuggets. 8-point game. Craig good.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
Williams kicks to Brown. Pass to Wanamaker. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. To the middle. Plumlee trying to break loose. No good from Grant.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Tice out to Hayward. To the wing on the left. Here's Wanamaker, covered by Morris. 3 on the clock. Hayward passes to Tice. Plumlee with some nice D. The Nuggets trail by 6, and there's the pass to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And Porter has such great athleticism, able to get up and throw it down.
Deflects the pass, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Williams. And Smart subbed in for Gordon Hayward. Outside, Smart. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Like when his motor is running and he's playing with high levels of energy, Kanter is a monster on the offensive glass.
Morris dishes to Grant. The shot will not fall. And it's Boston the other way. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Smart leading the charge. Here's Wanamaker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the inside. And he banks in the layup. Brown's got the lead up to 8 now for Boston.
And Brown is just a physical beast, especially inside where he gets whatever he wants. I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Jokic, he's checked in for Plumlee. Millsap comes in for Grant. Will Barton, he's checked in for Porter. And Murray's subbed in for Torrey Craig. Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. Kemba Walker comes in for Brad Wanamaker. Feeds to Smart. Kicks it to Cantor. Tries from 10. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Cantor's got 14 points for the game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from. And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Tatum finds Williams. Left side, Walker. Smart passes to Walker. And so it's Boston, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Boston leading by 8. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. And it's Murray in at point guard. Jokic with the bucket.
Love the floor spacing with this offense because Jokic at the center can move the ball just about anywhere you want. And now he's attacking the paint.
Harris with it. Williams picks him up. And stolen by Hayward. Williams scanning the floor. Back to Hayward. Smart on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from deep. Denver grabs the miss.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And that one's good. Jokic.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
And there's the feed to Williams. In the corner, Smart with it. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Hayward. Back to Tatum. Boston needs to get off a shot. And it's sent back by Millsap. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Boston making some changes. Daniel Tice comes in for Williams. And it's Brown in for Marcus Smart. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Murray.
Well, you give up any kind of space like that to Jamal Murray, even from the mid-range, he'll torch you.
Hayward on the wing. Barton defending. Hayward passes to Tatum. Harris looking it over. Murray against Brown. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws come. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
Jamal Murray. 2 shots.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, You got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Brad Stevens went over with his guys during the break. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move, right now. Kevin?
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. The kick out to Williams. Back to Smart. Down low. Here's Cantor. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
Here's the Nuggets with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. To the paint. Millsap kicks to Porter. Harris outside. Back to Millsap. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. For Boston, they've gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. Williams in the post. Millsap covering. Williams dishes to Walker. Back to Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. And the Celtics lead by 2.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Harris outside. Taken away by Williams. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Smart passes to Cantor. The kick out to Walker. There's the triple. Brown wide open. He fires. Hits the three-point bomb. And now a 5-point Celtic lead.
And with Brown, it doesn't matter what point in the game it's at. He's ready to shoot whenever and wherever he has the ball in a good spot.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. In the corner, Smart with it. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Cantor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams' shot is off. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
And a wide open look for Porter. Kept alive. Walker finds Williams. Smart on the wing. Passes it to Cannon. Now here's Williams. Jokic with the steal.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Brown against Murray. For the 3. That one's not going to go. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they...
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Brett Barry.
impressive ways you guys pulled it off.
From YouTube, so Tico, it's a LeBron James double take, choosing the all-time Cavs and all-time LeBron James variations alongside all-time Kevin Durant. Brilliant strategy, taking size and power.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The fog pouring across the Golden Gate Bridge and into the Bay Area tonight. We're just about set for action. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Bucks. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the center. And for Golden State, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Green, and it's Chris in at the center filling out the middle. And Tice gets it to go. We've got a primetime interconference rivalry, Greg. What do you expect to see here tonight?
Could be a feeling out process early, but I do think once the teams get going, expect it to be physical and contentious.
Well, you love the aggressiveness. Chris not drifting around on the outside. He's getting it done in the painted area.
And stolen by Wiggins. Outside for Curry. Trying to get open is Thompson. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Thompson.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And stolen by Chris. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And it's Green with the jam.
Well, Green likes to push the pace, that's for sure. Great at making his way up the court and getting to the right spot.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Walker taking his time here to halt the run, and the layup is good.
Listen, if you're going to give Kemba Walker that kind of shot, he will take it. Makes it look easy.
And moving to a star-laden team last year, Walker continued to produce as he always has.
And the scoring average may have gone down, but that was totally expected. This is
what a dunk!
Look out below! How about 6'10" with a 38-inch vertical? You do the math. That's a heck of a play by Marquise Chris.
Here's Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Hayward outside. Celtics passing it around. Pass to Tice. On the wing, Brown. This one for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Wiggins with it. Picked up by Brown. Wiggins passes to Chris. Back to Wiggins. Out to Thompson. To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Tice. To the inside. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Back to Tatum. Second chance shot. Hayward looking over the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Left side, Tatum. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Wiggins finds Chris. Back to Wiggins. Curry with a wide open look. And it's off from 3-point range. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. It's a 5-point game. Tatum's shot is off.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And stolen by Hayward. Outside Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. Covered by Wiggins. Pass to Tice. Shot clock at 5. shot's good by Walker.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And we hear of players attacking rehab. You know, Greg, by all accounts, Clay took it to another level.
He said he hadn't stopped working since the third day after the NBA Finals. There was even some talk of him coming back toward the end of the year. But the Warriors quickly shut that down, knowing how much he means to this franchise.
The Celtics making a switch here. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Tatum. Smart's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. Smart dishes to Williams. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Smart misses. Warriors leading by 5. And it's the Warriors on the break. On the wing, Thompson gets the three-pointer to fall. Thompson's got 7 points in the game.
Well, there's a certain precision to what Klay Thompson does. How about the release on that three?
And the pass to Cantor. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Deflects the pass. On the wing, Brown. Defended by Pascal. And it's the Warriors on the break. Passes it to Toscano. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Another three for Golden State. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points. So, Greg, as you know, we asked Steph Curry, a great self-motivator.
Oh, my wife, for sure. No, never ever want to disappoint her.
Sounds like he's got a good team, both at home and right here in front of us.
Steph has already put up a Hall of Fame career, but you can tell he doesn't feel anywhere near being done.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Celtics, Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Williams is out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Wanamaker in at the 1. Brown finds Cantor. Pass to Williams. Back to Cantor. Lays it up off the glass. Cantor's got his first bucket in this one.
The efficiency of Enes Kanter is impressive. This guy's massive on the blocks and knows how to score.
Pascal, that's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Here's Williams, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And one thing Williams has, a lot of natural strength. You can play him physical, but most of the time he's going to win that battle.
Steph Curry's checked in for Looney. Celtics also with a sub. Tatum's checked in. Curry passes it to Toscano. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Nobody near Pascal. Off target from three-point range. Celtics trail by 9. At the elbow, it's Smart. And Pascal pulls it down. Poole the pass to Smilagic. Here's Toscano. Guarded by Smart. Toscano misses.
You've got to be more aggressive. That kind of soft effort won't get it done.
Smart kicks to Williams. Double team on Williams. Wants to get it to Smart and does. Great tee that time from Curry.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game.
Here's Wanamaker, guarded by Kerr. Cantor, the pass to Williams. It's Smart with the drive. Williams kicks to Smart. Here's Wanamaker. Offensive rebound. Williams. Cantor trying to free himself up. Williams can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 11. Lets it go from 14. Misses off the right iron. And those rebounding numbers, GA, just speak to Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size and the amount of time he spends on the perimeter, there's no way he should be cleaning the glass like that. But you can't teach heart and you can't teach instinct, and he has both.
Back to Cantor from 11 feet away, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, to me, guys, you've got to know who you are. And Enes Kanter has a great sense of what he does well. Excellent low post game, superb rebounder, understands how to use his body. I love this guy.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Williams. Hayward comes in for Jason Tatum. And Walker subbed in for Brad Wanamaker.
Well, that's where you see the IQ of Klay Thompson, a step ahead of everyone else. A beautiful delivery.
Williams finds Walker. Smart with the ball, working on Chris, and the shot goes in. And that's now 6 points for Walker.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Cantor. Boston making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Tatum comes in for Williams, and Jaylen Brown subbed in for Smart. Curry deciding where to go with it. And a miss there on the triple. Celtics trail by 9. Here's Williams. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Here's Curry with the 3. And Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. Outside, Walker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, how about the shiftiness of Kemba Walker? Defenders struggle to keep up. That's why you see him get the contact call.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going. And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
They kick it out to Green. It's Curry outside. Curry with another miss.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Tatum passes to Williams. Walker against Wiggins, and it's Walker penetrating. Here's Williams. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Warriors lead by 5. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome. Klay Thompson brought his A game early tonight. He had 10 points and 2 of them. And that should do it.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Curry and Klay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Marquise Chris is out there with Green, and it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Back to Tatum. Down low, knocked away. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Clock at 2, and there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. Championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, ouch.
Well, guys, there's no doubt if you're talking about the best shooters in the NBA right now, Klay Thompson's name has got to be in the conversation.
And the Warriors making a change here. Pascal's checked in. And Walker kicks to Hayward. And stolen by Wiggins. It's stolen by Brown. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. Tatum finds Walker. Back to Tatum. Walker at the elbow. Six to shoot. And stolen by Wiggins. Here's Pascal. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Let's remember, Klay Thompson has great size, so when he positions himself, he will be able to rebound the basketball.
Back to Tice, and there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Celtics have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. And so he hits the technical free throw.
To me, what's special about Kemba Walker is we know the basketball skill. This guy is a devastating scorer, great pick-and-roll player, but as importantly, he is a tremendous teammate.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Jaylen Brown. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Some changes for Boston. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice, and it's Brown in for Walker. Now off the inbound, Williams trying to break free. Warriors leading by 7. Here's Looney, and he uses the glass on the layup.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic, which struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. But the league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole, and we all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, GA.
Well, Enes Kanter's size and finishing ability, it takes a lot to knock him off his path to the rim.
Pass to Bowman. 1:31 left in the third. From 12 feet out. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Warriors lead by 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Smart against Pascal. Smart kicks to Williams. There's the pass to Wanamaker. Just 5 to shoot. Wants to get it to Brown and does. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, you like the poise of the young player like Jaylen Brown. He's not throwing up bad shots, just bides his time, doesn't let the clock affect him.
The shot by Bowman, no good.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Here's Smart. Makes it off the glass. Now just a 2-point Warrior lead.
Now that's about amazing quickness. How about Marcus Smart's ability to beat everybody up the floor with that burst?
And the Warriors with some changes. Smailagic is checked in, and Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Lee. Celtics also with a sub. Robert Williams is checked in for Enes Kanter. Back to Williams. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
I love the pace. Wiggins being super aggressive, initiating contact. Beautiful.
Inside. Williams inside. Passes it to Wanamaker. Right side, Smart. Back to Wanamaker. Misses the layup. The third quarter comes to a close. The Warriors on top, up 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court right now for the Celtics. Down is the 2 with Tatum at the 3. Williams is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Walker in at the point guard. Walker against Curry. Pass to Tice. The shot by Hayward, wide open. No good from outside.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Right side Curry. Pascal, the pass to Chris. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Thompson with the bucket.
Well, it's the Klay Thompson show tonight. The full extent of his offensive arsenal on display.
Tice kicks to Brown. The dish to Hayward. The kick out to Tatum. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Curry. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
Pushing it up. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Celtics trail by 10. Out to the right wing. Pass to Tice. Stolen by Thompson. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Another miss by Curry.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Back to Brown. The pass to Tice. It's stolen by Curry. And here's the fast break. Here's Pascal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Clearly a foul.
You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Thompson for the triple. The shot that time not on target. So the Celtics will take it the other way. And it's Walker penetrating. They double-team Walker, and stolen by Chris. And it's the Warriors on the break. Thompson dishes to Curry. Stolen by Walker. And Hayward with a clear path to the hoop. And Hayward at the stuff.
Well, you can't get lazy around Kemba Walker now. He's got fast hands. He'll take it from you and be gone.
Here's the lob to the hoop. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Three-pointer, Hayward. There's Walker with the three. Warriors with the rebound. Outside Curry. Passes to Green. He can't get that one. Some solid defense from Brown. Outside Tatum. Pass to Tice. Feeds to Hayward. Back to Tice. Walker in the corner. Off target from outside. Warriors leading by 11. Thompson for the triple. Here's Chris. Outside for Curry. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Warriors.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Klay Thompson.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Tatum finds Tice. The kick out to Brown. The three from Tatum. And Curry pulls it down. Here's Golden State now. A 14-2 run over the last bit. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass goal, the pass to Thompson. There's Chris. He's covered by Brown. Lock at 6. Back to Thompson. The three. And it's Thompson again missing. Hayward outside. The three. No good. Shot missing. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
power to Damian Lillard. I say that because I did the same. The strategy was clear. Score on all dunks and layups and leave nothing to chance. Every drive had power, grace, and an inspiring sense of greatness.
Game time. Awesome, guys. That was the NBA 2K.
Introducing the starters for your win.
Thanks for joining. And nothing tip.
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Jason Tatum is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Walker in at the point guard. And for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with Collins. And it's Young in at the 1. Capella, the pass to Young. From deep. That one doesn't go. So the Celtics will take it the other way.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
It's good.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Celtics passing it around. Pass to Hayward. Tice with the ball.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Here's Herter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Finding makeable shots. Kevin Herter continuing to become more efficient as a scorer.
And they're pushing it up. Here's the floater. And the layup is up and in. Herter's got his second bucket.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
And it's Brown that time on the assist by Hayward.
This is the patience we talk about. Hayward waiting that extra half second, finds the open man.
And that one is good.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Now here's Brown. Walker the pass to Tice. Can't cash in from close range.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
And Young kicks to Hunter. He dishes it to Capella. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
A shot by Hayward, wide open, hits it from three-point range.
Defensively, that's a lose-lose. You don't want to give Hayward that shot. He will bury it.
Young outside. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. Wouldn't matter.
Here's Young, following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Poke loose. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. Here's Tatum. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Oh, tremendous find there by Kemba. He draws loads of attention, opens the court up for his teammates.
To the wing right side. Collins wide open. He fires. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Hayward outside. Outside Tatum. Now the pass to Tice. To the wing on the left. Walker dishes to Tatum. 5 on the clock. Collins with it. Now defended by Hayward. One-on-one fast break. Pass to Hunter. Young in the corner. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Celtics trail by 7. Tatum finds Hayward. Back to Tatum. Hayward outside. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the Hawks.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Damian Jones is checked in for Capella. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Andre Bembry's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Teague in for Trae Young. Collins, good.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Left side, Williams. To the paint. It's stolen by Jones. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Collins. And that one drops for him. Collins has got 10.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks.
And so it's Atlanta up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Hawks, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Atlanta, Jones is out there with Reddish. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Teague. And it's Bembry in at the 2-guard spot. Celtics passing it around. Williams kicks to Smart. Pass to Williams. Banked in off the glass.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Dedmon. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David. Very athletic. Thanks. Now here's Smart. He's tightly guarded. Passes it to Wanamaker. Dishes it to Cantor. Just 4 to shoot. Over Dedmon. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Unselfish. Moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
The Hawks leading by 13. T kicks to Dedmon. That one's not going to go. Now the Celtics take it the other way. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
they're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Runner comes in for Reddish. Shot's good by Walker.
And Walker, the definition of a creative finisher. No foul, no problem.
Right wing. Stolen by Smart. And here comes Walker, leading the fast break. Hayward passes to Walker. Back to Hayward. Left side Walker. Outside Smart. Outside Tatum. Fernando pulls it in.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Over to the left wing. Young with no one around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Celtics trail by 9. The kick out to Tatum. There's the triple. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Out left to the wing. Capella inside. Ice is there. Here's Bembry, guarded by Smart. The kick out to Young. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Tatum finds Smart. Now Walker. Back to Smart. Good work defensively by Capella. The Hawks leading by 6. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Fernando can't get it to go. Well, the Celtics shooting around 60% of the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Smart wide open. He fires. The three-pointer no good. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's the pass to Capella. Here's Young. They could use a bucket. They get it back. Fernando. Young looking around. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 at the line here. Both shots good from the stripe. 9 seconds left to play in the first half. Tatum on the wing. From outside the arc. The shot missing. And so it's Atlanta in the drive. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter suit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Rick. It was all John Collins in the first quarter. He had 10 points, 2 rebounds. And that should do.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. John Collins has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the center position. Back to Tatum. Brown outside. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
That one goes. Count it. Herter's got 6.
They are just killing them on the interior. And Kevin Huerter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others. And Gordon Hayward has filled out that frame and a powerful finish through contact.
Jones checked in for Clint Capella. And a change for the Celtics. Williams has checked in. The Celtics have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to?
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are three guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Brown finds Walker. Back to Brown. Tatum on the wing. It's a hand on it, and Williams is right there.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Pass to Herter. Hawks passing it around. Inside. Kicks it out to Collins. No good on the triple.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And Hayward with the stuff.
Don't sleep on Gordon Hayward. Put that one on the highlight reel.
Lobbed up there for Collins. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
One of the best young lob men in the business. John Collins finished with an exclamation point.
That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And now it's a 10-point Hawks lead.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
In the corner, it's Hunter. Jones against Walker. It's Young on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Hayward outside. Back to Williams. Hayward outside. Left side, Brown. And the basket by Tatum.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Hunter, and there's the defensive 3-second call. The Hawks shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And the technical free throw is good. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Damian Jones. Bruno Fernando comes in for John Collins. Reddish, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Teague in for Young. The Celtics also changing it up. Cantor checked in for Robert Williams. Williams comes in for Tatum. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Gordon Hayward. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cantor, the pass to Williams. Cantor trying to free himself up. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Williams. Stolen by Walker. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Bembry's checked in for Atlanta. The Celtics have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. And that one falls for Smart.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Fernando. Down low. The kick out to T. Unloads from 9.
And Brown just using his big body well on defense. A physical player who does a great job of bothering shooters.
Here's Walker. Ejected by T.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Pass to Bembry. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now it's a 6-point Atlanta lead.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Dan, he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got Dwayne Dedmon, Bembry out there with Teague, then it's Reddish, and it's Capella in at the center. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Back to Smart. And it's Tice in the corner. 5 to shoot, to the middle. Wanamaker the pass to Tice. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Tice has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Rising to the occasion, he found a way to get himself open and get his shot.
Working the mid-range, but you would think the defense would be keying on him.
Boston trailing. Smart goes in. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Atlanta making some changes. John Collins, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. And Trae Young subbed in for Bembry. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Boston. Young fires away from outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
Young with the steal. Now here comes Teague, leading the break, and it's slammed in by Teague.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
The shot's good from Cantor.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Tice against T. And stolen by Hayward. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. And he comes up with the deuce.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. For the Hawks, Damian Jones is checked in for Clint Capella. Hunter comes in for Reddish. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Jeff Teague. And a change for the Celtics. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on Lloyd Pierce talking with his team. With this game still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. We'll see how it plays out, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Over to the wing. Outside Collins. The pass to Young. Atlanta again missing.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Hayward's team looks to him to score in these situations. Just a gutsy player who takes these challenges head on.
Young dishes to Hunter. Back to Young from downtown. Cans it from downtown. Young's got 13 points in the second half.
Trae Young doesn't get rattled and plays very well under pressure.
Out to Hayward. Up top, Tatum. Hayward outside. Just 5 to shoot. The kick out to Tatum. Back to Hayward. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Young's running and finished off by Collins.
And we've talked about Collins becoming a go-to scorer. Important points right there.
And Tatum's experience in these spots is starting to show. He's never been afraid to take the biggest shots.
From deep, Collins. It's rebounded by Tice. Celtics have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
On deep, Collins. Rebound, Boston. Here's Tatum. Hayward, right side. There's the three. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And he gets the whistle. 2. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the rejection by Collins.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
Here's Herter, guarded by Smart. Here's Hunter. Oh, off target.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
DeAndre Hunter, over 3 years at Virginia, was a very mature player, and he left with a championship under his belt.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're behind by 2. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
Walker finds Tice. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Oh, he made it!
He got it to go, and he beat the buzzer.
Wow. Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, it doesn't get any better than that.
One of the greatest shots you'll ever see. The 3 with nothing but zeros left on the clock.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic
TV challenge.
It's almost unfair. Let's see some more player varieties with @TokiTokiBlack. How about his airness, Michael Jordan paired with Wilt Chamberlain and Ray Allen? This lineup gives you athleticism, power, and a premier shooting threat. With the strategy of moving the ball to find good looks, Ray Allen with a big three.
The blue line making its way up. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Murray in at the point. And for Boston, Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the 5.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his pass.
Murray with it, now guarded by Tatum. They get the rebound. Millsap to the inside. Another shot. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Not the guy you expect to be missing a bunny.
Tice kicks to Walker. Outside Tatum. Puts up a 3. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. From past the arc, Jokic grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Scooped up. Harris finds Jokic. Goes back up. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. And yes, it's good.
And even at 6'5", Murray just elevates high inside for these buckets. A high percentage shooter down low.
And after establishing himself as a key player in Denver, Gary Harris has played, trailing off the last couple seasons. Greg, what's your read there?
I really feel like, Kevin, injuries have played a part. An extended cold streak, but the Nuggets didn't lose faith. He helped build their success over the years, and they consider him a key piece moving forward as well.
Murray with it. He's picked up by Walker. Murray, good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
And Tice gets it to go.
You know, some scouts thought Tatum had tunnel vision, looking only for his own shot, but he's more about team.
Harris outside. Murray against Walker. Murray, the pass to Millsap. Now here's Murray, guarded closely. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Oh, he's got a role in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Murray. 6 points for him. Harris looking it over. The pass to Jokic and taken away by Brown. Tatum at the elbow and pushing it up. Here's Boston. Shots good by Walker.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And Murray, here we go. The second chance effort. And Jokic throws it down.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
Back to Tice. Hayward outside. Passes it to Tatum. Back to Hayward. Launches it. That one misses. And it's Denver the other way. One-on-one here. Here's Barton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden. I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer. Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on. Now here's Smart. After the miss from Mason Plumlee. Inside. 56 seconds left to play here in the first. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. The Nuggets shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Free throw good for Morris. And Morris drops them both. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Floats it up for Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
The sneaky athleticism of Jokic, reminding everyone that he's capable of hammering it down on those alley-oops.
Cantor kicks to Williams. Outside, Smart. And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Williams. Off the inbound pass. Williams can't hit.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Jokic doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Williams. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 2. Smart misses. Here's Bates Diop. Rebound by Williams. Here's Smart. And slam dunk by Smart.
Well, like a freight train running downhill, Smart, unstoppable in the open court.
Tie game in Boston. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And we caught up before the game with Nikola Jokic.
Selfless. I mean, you need to put your pride.
Greg, there are areas of Jokic's game where he probably is the best in the world.
I can't think of a center with better floor vision or better passing ability. His positioning, his angles, his ability to use his size to maximize effectiveness, all at an elite level.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Grant down low with Jokic. Morris is out there with Harris. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big men. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Denver.
At 6'4", 220 pounds, Marcus Smart might be the most physically imposing point guard in the league, especially with his fiery approach to the game.
Now here's Smart. Williams dishes to Cantor. The Celtics working the ball around now. Kicks it to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Williams. Jokic with the steal. Morris inside. That one falls.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Here's Williams. The kick out to Tatum. Jokic with the steal. Here's Craig. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
The long arm of the law. Tatum prohibiting that shot from ever having a chance.
And Porter, here we go. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Cantor. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Boston making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Paul Millsap is checked in for Denver. Jamal Murray comes in for Monte Morris. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to, how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future. Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
It's tipped.
Unbelievable rejection from Smart there. Really using his insane vertical to send that one back.
Bucket is good. Smart's got 7 points in the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Murray, no good.
Oh, sloppy finish. The D was giving him the layup. He just didn't stay with it.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Hayward finds Tatum. Back to Hayward. Plumlee with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Millsap's running over Walker. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Kemba Walker picks one up.
And since Millsap joined the league back in 2006, grit has been his calling card. Some contact won't stop him from attacking.
Williams, he's checked in for Boston.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul. Here's Walker. Pass to Tice. He kicks it to Smart. Hayward with the ball. And there's the pass to Williams. 5 on the clock. The feed to Smart.
And one of the league's best defenders. Millsap closing out well on that one.
Murray with it. Now defended by Hayward. And stolen by Hayward. Here's Tice. And Tice throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
The shot's good. Walker's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Murray surveying the D. Yep, that one goes.
And you can't afford to give Murray any room to fire. Just a great scorer who continues to get better.
Tice against Millsap. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's good from Tice. Boston making some changes. Jaylen Brown comes in for Marcus Smart. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. For the Nuggets. The Nuggets trail by 7. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And taken away by Brown. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Tice, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later. Now, that's how you lead your teammate into an easy scoring chance. I love that assist.
Chalk up 2 there. Now just a 3-point Celtic lead.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Back to Williams with 1 on the clock, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Oh, good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on target.
And a close game so far through the first 2.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They were never able to get the lead above. And
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Celtics, Walker and Brown. They're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Celtics leading by 5.
And for Jokic, a slow start to last season. Came in heavy, lost over 20 pounds as he played his way into shape. And boy, did he come on strong down the stretch.
Count that one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Murray's got 12.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is never going to be the most explosive athlete, but some have questioned his conditioning, even his motor. What do you see?
I mean, the crazy thing is, even with those questions, he regularly puts up box scores we haven't seen in half a century. But to win it all, you've got to leave no stone unturned. And I think for a young player, he's got to make more of a commitment to his body. And I think we will see that in time.
Robert Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Here's Murray. He's off on that one. Now the Celtics take it the other way.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Enes Kanter's checked in for the Celtics. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Walker the pass to Brown. Back to Walker. And stolen by Harris. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And it goes down 2 points. Murray's got 4 this quarter.
You can learn a lot by watching him operating their offense.
And here's the fast break. Millsap leading the way. Rejected by Walker. Williams kicks to Tatum. Ahead. Nice ball movement by Boston. Walker finds Tatum. Passes to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Tatum. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
Boston making a switch here. Smart's checked in. The Nuggets trail by 5. Morris outside. The rebound by the Celtics. Floats it up for Williams. And the slam by Williams. You know, Greg, you probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
Brad Wanamaker's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Tatum passes to Wanamaker. To the middle. Tatum kicks to Williams. Boston needs to get off a shot. Here's Smart. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Smart's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Morris passes to Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's Tatum. Here's the 3. Sinks the triple. Tatum's got 5.
Nice job setting up for that shot. Everything working together for Tatum.
Here's Porter. Great D that time from Tatum. Celtics leading by 10. Grant finds Porter. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Unhindered, going all the way. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. Here's Wanamaker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Shot clock at 5. That's tipped. It's stolen by Morris. Here's Craig, guarded by Tatum. Stolen by Smart. And a fast break now for the Celtics.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Basket good. And that's now 6 points for Mason Plumlee.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Smart passes to Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
For Boston, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And Murray, here we go. Count that bucket.
And the D has no answer for Murray. Just absolutely ferocious at attacking the basket.
Williams, that's a two-pointer. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Celtics lead by 10. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. So on the floor for Denver. At the forward slots, it's Barton and Millsap. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Jokic in at the center position. Now here's Brown. Clock at 4. Fires the 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Barton. And Barton throws it down.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Williams scanning the floor. Pass to Hayward. Down low, Jokic with the steal. Barton against Hayward. Millsap kicks to Murray. Jokic trying to free himself up. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Murray.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Brown inside. Harris is there. Pass to Williams. Here's Brown. And they double up Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Tice passes to Hayward. Back to Tice. Shoots over Barton. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Here's Murray. Walker with some nice D. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the 4th. Barton with it. Williams picks him up. Harris outside. Jokic trying to free himself up. And Jokic slams it in.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Oh, yeah, they still got work to do, but what a job they've done to get back into this one.
Here's Murray following the bucket by the Celtics. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. And it's Murray with the jam.
And the competitive nature of Murray making all the difference there, doing everything he can to rally his team.
Now here's Walker. Williams kicks to Walker. Nice ball movement by Boston. Outside for Murray. 1:53 left in the game. And it's Murray with the jam.
And with Murray, you have an all-around scorer, someone who feels comfortable shooting from just about any spot on the court.
Ball's knocked loose. Jokic with the steal. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Outside for Millsap. Dishes to Murray. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Jokic has got the lead up to 2 now for the Nuggets.
Huge. Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
Out to Hayward. At the top of the key, Tice. Walker the pass to Tice. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Williams. For Denver, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. And Jokic slings it in.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Brown. And Denver also making a switch. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Will Barton. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Here's Murray outside for Millsap. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Tatum. And it's Brown in for Marcus Smart.
Oh, you love the level of concentration Brown maintains. I mean, taking the hit well and finishing in style.
In the corner, it's Harris. Shoots over Brown. Here's Murray. It's off. The coach's challenge has been issued. A game like this, onto the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking and the game continues on. Timeout. Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And so Brad Stevens decides to call timeout. Guys, what's your take?
And the only chance here is a lob at the front of the rim. A tip in to tie the game. There's not enough time to get a catch and shoot.
So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan.
the basket would give this game's last dance. Impressive 5-2 victory.
Not bad, but I like this lineup better. Flash Got Fans 23 brought some balance with the guard. Derrick Rose added.
Up next, the Warriors taking on the Celtics. For the Golden State Warriors. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Marquise Chris is out there with Green, and it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Celtics, Brown and Hayward, they're the wings. Jason Tatum is out there with Daniel Tice, and it's Walker in at the point. Brown the pass to Tice, out to Hayward. Right side to Walker. The Celtics working the ball around now. Tatum's shot is off. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State.
Draymond Green, a modern-day big, and of course we know the impact he has defensively, but for his career, he's only hitting around 30% of his threes, and the last 2 seasons have been well below that. It's still his willingness to take them that's going to keep the defense honest.
Curry passes to Chris. Back to Curry. Takes the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Always got to keep your eyes up. Make sure you see open teammates, and Clay did it that time.
Over in the corner, Brown. Hayward outside. Lets the 3 fly. Wiggins with the rebound. When Draymond plays the center position, though, Brent, 30% from 3 isn't all that bad.
Well, again, we'll go back to the idea of the threat of the shooter. That's going to create more space for all of the action that's happening behind Draymond Green. And, of course, we know his willingness to pass up shots to the preferred pass. That's where he really makes an impact.
Here's Green. Pass to Chris. Wiggins surveying the floor. Back to Chris. And Hayward with the block. To the paint. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Curry is inside. Guarded by Walker. And the basket by Curry.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
In the corner, Tatum with it. Offline with his 3.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
The Celtics have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. They get a hand on it, tries to save it. Brown the pass to Walker. To the inside. And Tice throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Gets an open look and hits. Curry's got 7 points in the game. Ray, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch. And Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams. Down low, Tice. Good D by Thompson.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And it's Wiggins missing. Celtics trail by 5. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Out to Hayward. Pass to Brown. Walker in the post, working on Chris. Basket counts.
And you see the speed on display. Walker using it well whenever he gets into traffic.
Here's Chris. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Tatum. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Gordon Hayward.
Marquise Chris has potential oozing from his fingertips. So exciting and so athletic at that 4 spot.
Brown the pass to Walker. Williams kicks to Smart. The pass to Kanter. Brown with it. To the middle. Here's Williams. Chris with the rebound. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Marquise Chris getting more and more used to using his body on the inside and dealing with the contact.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And it's Williams with the ball for the Boston Celtics. 8-point game. And good that time.
A reliable finisher who can score in a multitude of ways. Kanter is a tough cover down low.
Curry with it. He's got 7. Passes it to Chris. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. And there's the feed to Kanter. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Good combination of power and finesse by Kanter. Helps him finish strong through contact.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Warriors on top. They're up by 4. And for anyone who thinks this game isn't about hard work, listen to Steph Curry.
I can't tell you how many shots I've taken.
And as we know, Greg, Steph comes from a family of great shooters. It's in the blood.
But as you said, it's about the work. The NBA players have had tons of kids. Most don't make it in this league. Steph is on his way to being one of the best to ever grace the hardwood.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Such a great way to silence hostile fans who want the up and down pace that gets them amped up. Instead, everyone's just standing around watching the free throw game.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Eric Pascal out there with Looney. Then it's Curry. And it's Toscano in at the small forward. Kicks to Kanter. Shot clock at 6. Brown inside. Here's Williams. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Warriors leading.
And, of course, having that broken hand last season, Curry couldn't help the Warriors avoid a disastrous season.
Kevin Durant gone. Clay rehabbing. The Warriors, legitimately just left with no scoring whatsoever. But Steph Curry, he's healthy, changes that whole narrative.
And the Warriors miss again. For Boston, they've gone 2 or 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And slam dunk by Smart.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Here's Curry with the 3. And Boston with the rebound. Kanter's got 4 rebounds in this game. He lobs it up. Wanamaker misses.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you could see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Williams attacking, and it's Williams throwing it down.
very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Cantor, the pass to Wanamaker. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The shot's good from Cantor.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Curry with the three. It's not going to go for him. So the Celtics will take it the other way. It's Smart with the drive. Out to the wing. Nice ball movement by Boston. Williams kicks to Smart. Back to Williams. Tries again. The dish now to Cantor. Snatched away. Takes a three. But he stays with it. Poole the pass to Pascal. Here's Toscano. Clock at 6. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. Another miss by Curry.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Williams passes to Brown. 1:09 left in the first half of the game. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Cantor. Tatum comes in for Brad Wanamaker. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Walker subbed in for Smart. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And the Warriors miss again.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. Warriors trail by 6. Thompson for 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game. Walker dishes to Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Williams has got his first basket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Thompson for 3. A rebound by the Celtics. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Hayward passes to Williams. Back to Hayward. And it's good for 2. Hayward's got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics.
And how about Hayward mixing it up inside there? Shows he can score on either side of the three-point line.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They only had a couple rough stretches, and that.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the 5. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. Walker dishes to Tatum. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
The Warriors have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Everything that Curry does seems to be fast. He shoots it fast, makes quick decisions with the ball, great ball handling, with quick hands. Opponents at a loss with how to guard Steph Curry.
And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Curry with the 3. Rebound, Gordon Hayward.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Brown, Tatum trying to break free. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 5th assist in this one. Thompson passes to Chris on the wing. Wiggins. Thompson outside, jacks up a 3, hits the 3-point bomb. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
Klay Thompson takes a ton of pride in the catch-and-shoot game. His release is lightning quick.
Tice kicks to Hayward. Outside Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. Walker the pass to Tice. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Green. And they're moving it up. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Hayward. Here's Walker. Out to Hayward. Inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
For Boston, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Some changes for Boston. Enes Kanter's checked in for Hayward. Smart comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. To the left side wing. 6 to shoot. Thompson for the triple. Good on the 3-point shot. Thompson's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Warriors. To the inside. They swipe it. And they're on the break. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. And now just a 4-point Celtic lead.
Andrew Wiggins, the kind of guy that people watch with a microscope, but he has cut down on inefficient shots, those long twos. Has started to take more threes and using his athletic ability when he gets on the inside to get to the foul line.
Just 5 to shoot. And Looney sends it back.
Well, nice defense from Looney, able to totally upset the shot because of his positioning.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Yeah, possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball game.
Tice passes to Tatum. Wanamaker looking over the floor. And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That's his first foul. And Wiggins looking more aggressive off the bounce. Brent getting into the teeth of the defense.
Yeah, and his assists are climbing because of that. Also his turnovers. So now what you want to do is slow down the game for Andrew Wiggins and show him on film where his outlets are and where his decision making can be that much better.
Outside, Smart. Back to Kanter. He dishes it to Tatum. Left side, Williams. Pass to Kanter. Here's Wanamaker, covered by Wiggins, and the whistle. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Thompson passes to Toscano. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Toscano's got it all tied up now for the Warriors. Williams finds Tatum. And he lays it straight in. Tatum's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, and I love how strong
Tatum is finishing through the contact there. He's shown a real toughness in terms of when he gets in attack mode.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
It's intercepted. Oh, Tatum in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Man, and Tatum gets up on these alley-oops, has a great grasp of when to attack and exploit the opponent.
Celtics have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. That's good from Williams. Both teams will make substitutions. And Williams drops them both.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Here's Tatum. No good on the last second attempt there. And we've reached the end of the third. Celtics lead by 5. And do not go away as... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green is out there with Eric Paschal. And it's Chris in at the 5 down low. The kick out to Williams. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Warriors trail by 4. Left side Curry. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. And another 3 for Golden State.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Curry with the steal. The drive by Thompson. And the rejection by Tatum.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Tatum.
And, you know, guys like Hayward, they love the competition. When he's not on the court, he's playing games or watching esports. That fire just never goes away.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Pass to Tice. Dishes it to Williams. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Celtics lead by 6.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Thompson for 3. Rebound by Williams. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Curry against Brown. Williams scanning the floor. The kick out to Walker. 5 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Tice. And Tice throws it down.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. And here's Curry who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Thompson finds Chris. Here's Curry with the 3. And Boston with the rebound. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
Outside, Green. Thompson for 3. The rebound by the Celtics.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Chris kicks to Curry. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you join the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid. Now he's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds.
And some well-needed scoring. He stops a 13-0 run by the Celtics.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Boston leading by 11. Brown feeling out a bit. Misses the three. The Warriors shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Thompson from long range. Rebound Boston. Brown's got his fourth rebound in this one. For three. And Pascal pulls it down. Warriors trail by 11. He's got space. Chris kicks to Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Celtics.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Williams.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
It's Curry outside. Good D by Williams. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage.
outside presence, and, oh yeah, LeBron James. Shaq's defense proved a valuable asset, sending this block all the way to LeBron for a green 3. The game was tight, and our cover athletes kept it competitive until the final shot of the game sealed the deal. Yet another LeBron James.
And just about to get underway as the starting five. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball. DA, it's on.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, DA. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with Collins, and it's Young in at the 1. And for the Celtics, Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Jason Tatum is out there with Daniel Tice, and it's Walker in at the 1 spot. Young passes to Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low. And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Now Tatum, after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go.
Jason Tatum's form is pure on the catch and shoot, so nice.
Young with no one around. From outside, off the mark. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young. And Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here is Young. Left side, Collins. Clock at 6. Here's Capella, and it's blocked. And he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Now here's Hayward after Clint Capella's miss. Hayward kicks to Brown. Celtics passing it around. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. It's good.
You have to guard Young tight. You got to know he's thinking of shooting as soon as the ball hits his hand.
Tice in the high post. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Back to Walker. Passes it to Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Second shot opportunity. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Capella. Collins in the post. Tatum on him. Young outside. It's deflected. They get it back. And the pass to Hunter. Young right side. Kept alive. It's another look. Goes up again. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Brown's got the ball. Feeds it to Tatum. Hayward outside. Pass to Tice. Back to Hayward. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And Tice gets it to go. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount. And always a solid rebounder. Hayward took it to a whole new level last year.
He certainly did, Greg. This guy was up at 6.5 rebounds per game, easily a career high, and consider he did it at both ends. And to me, that's the versatility that this guy brings that helps you succeed. He doesn't have to be your leading scorer to impact winning.
Right side, Jones. Dedmon trying to break free. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. It's Smart with the drive. That one goes in.
And this is where Marcus Smart has gotten so much better at reading the defense. He sees an open lane and he attacks it.
Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Robert Williams is checked in for the Celtics. Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. Off the inbound. Teague can't hit.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Williams passes to Wanamaker. Williams scanning the floor. Trying to find Canner. Gets it to him. 2 points. That one goes.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 10-point game. And he lays in the alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Williams gets the bucket.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Here's Jones. And another shot, and he sinks the layup.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
To the paint. Williams dishes to Williams. 4 seconds left. Williams kicks to Cantor. And so it's Boston holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back to the action after this word. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Bembry out there with Teague. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Reddish. And it's Fernando in at the power forward position. Now Reddish. After Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. And a fast break now for the Celtics. There's the lob to Brown.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The Hawks trail by 10. To the middle. Here's Fernando. Second chance shot, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Here's Wanamaker. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. The kick out to Brown. Back to Wanamaker. Down low. Here's Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
It's his first trip to the line.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
Free throw good, Teague.
This is why Teague is such a valuable player. You know, he's a solid shooter from anywhere, so he's able to space the defense. He can, with his handle, get inside the paint. There's a lot to like about Jeff Teague.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Marcus Smart. And Walker subbed in for Brad Wanamaker. Shots good from Young.
Well, an example of Jeff Teague using those quick hands to come up with key steals.
Walker taking his time here. Tatum drives in. Williams passes to Tatum. Knocks it loose. Young with the steal. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
Well, a point guard must understand window of opportunity, and Jeff Teague specializes in exactly that.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Boston.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Brown. Tatum's got 8 points.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Celtics. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Hayward comes in for Williams. And Smart subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Hayward can hit. The Hawks trail by 7. Outside Collins. Pass to Herter. Three-pointer. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Celtics have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Hayward, and Hayward with the stuff.
I don't think you can let Gordon Hayward get free around the rim. This guy will throw it down and leave no doubt.
Young for 3. The rebound by the Celtics. They've held a 12-point lead early. Walker dishes to Hayward. Back to Walker. Hayward on the wing. Fires for 3. And it's Hayward again missing. The Hawks have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. And here's Young from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Young's got 8 points in the quarter.
This is what the crowd comes to see. Young has that it factor.
Celtics passing it around. Back to Hayward. He feeds it to Kanter. Dishes to Hayward. The kick out to Tatum. Launches a 3. Hayward. And Hayward is right there. 6 points for him.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Trailing here by 8. 56 seconds left to play here in the half. The Celtics have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Hayward kicks to Tatum. Back to Hayward. He dishes it to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Walker the pass to Kanter. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. And now a 10-point Boston lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Hayward comes with the double team. Hunter no good. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Walker finds Hayward. Outside, Smart. Inside. To the inside. Walker the pass to Kanter. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Even when Enes Kanter takes contact, he's able to stay in control and play through it.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
And so it's the Boston Celtics. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've got their field goal percentage to
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm out in front at the half is Boston. They have a 13-point lead. And Shaq. And
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. Hayward outside. Brown outside. Walker dishes to Brown. Pass to Tice. Out to Hayward. The 3 from Tatum. Collins grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 11. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it's Hunter with the jam. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back and be hammering it in.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Hayward kicks to Brown. The pass to Walker. Tice trying to break free. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Brown. Walker's got the lead up to 14 now for the Celtics. Capella, the pass to Young. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone. This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Herter passes to Capella. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. Smart's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for John Collins. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Andre Bembry's checked in for Kevin Herter. And it's Teague in for Trae Young. Brown wide open. He fires. Offensive rebound Celtics. Williams kicks to Williams. And here's Brown outside. And there's the rebound by Dedmon.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Bembry.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. Here's Wanamaker. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Here's Teague. Here's Dedmon. Yep, that one goes in there.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Pass to Brown. To the left wing. Smart deciding where to go with it. To the middle. Williams kicks to Williams. Left side, Smart. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And read the plate perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Cantor checked in for Williams. Damian Jones is checked in for Atlanta. Bruno Fernando comes in for Clint Capella.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
43 seconds left to play in the third. Cantor, the pass to Wanamaker. Here's Smart. Back to Wanamaker. The kick out to Brown. To the paint, it's deflected. Cantor throws it down.
Well, Cantor just has an ability to score on the interior. That's his special skill.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Cantor dishes to Smart. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That is his first foul of the game. Wanamaker the pass to Tatum. 3-pointer. Wanamaker misses. And so it's Boston looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all that ever. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 13-point game. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. And so in the game for the Hawks, they've got Trae Young. He's out there with Reddish. Jones is out there with Hunter. And it's Fernando in at the 4 spot. Back to Tice. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
John Collins, he's checked in for the Hawks. Kevin Huerter comes in for Reddish. Now, here is Young, and he's good on the 3-ball.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Cantor kicks to Tatum. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Celtics making a change here. Hayward's checked in. To the inside. It's stolen by Jones. And even 3-on-3 break. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. From deep. Young's shot is off. Boston leading by 10. Walker the pass to Hayward. Floats it up for Walker.
Well, that's the IQ of Gordon Hayward on display. He understands what the defense is trying to take away and finds the open man.
And finished off by Collins.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back. Goes up and finished off by Collins.
And just willing to take chances defensively pays off in a transition basket.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard down.
Back to Hayward. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. They get it again. And Tatum stays with it. And the Celtics lead by 10.
When we are talking about Jason Tatum, we're talking about a 6'11" wingspan. This is why he's so effective coming up with second chance points.
From deep, it's rebounded by Huerter.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Celtics leading by 10. Pass to Wanamaker. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum against Collins. Tatum with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Walker leading the charge. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That's his first foul. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Boston. And a change for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Jones. Young fires away from outside. The Hawks again can't hit. The Celtics have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Hayward can't hit. The Hawks trail by 10. Floats it up for Young. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. The tray. And Gordon Hayward with the 3.
confidence of Gordon Hayward from the next zip code.
Here's Hunter. Can't hit from in close. Celtics leading by 13. Brown outside. And again, Boston with the triple. You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Tatum wide open, he fires one. His three-pointers off the mark.
Just a cold shooting night. Needs to try to make it into the basket.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Boston.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Jason Tatum.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. He was all alone on that one.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now Langford. The deep three from Green. No good there. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to...